Jonesy and Amanda.
Jam Nation.
Well, we're very excited. Suzi Quatro is coming to Australia for the Red Hot Summer Tour. You can get tickets at ticketmaster.com.au. Oh, Suzi Quatro,
What a list of
love
songs.
her.
Devilgate Drive.
Yeah.
What about the wild one? I love this.
Oh, yeah.
48 Crash. 48 Crash. What about the sensitive Susie? You Can't Give Me Love. And celebrating a significant anniversary, Can the Can. Let's get her up here, Suzi Quatro. Hello.
How you doing?
Doing all right.
It's great to talk to you, and we're very excited that you're coming back down under.
Yeah, I've only been there a couple times.
Yeah. Well,
This is my 39th tour. My 39th tour in Australia. Just add up the hours I've spent in the air coming down to my second home there.
wow.
Is this where it kind of all started for you? Were we one of the first countries to feel the love of Suzi Quatro?
No, I was having hits everywhere, but something went beyond in Australia. I can't even understand what it is myself, but we just kind of took to each other. It was a bit of magic going on there. I was traveling all the time all around the world. I came to you in 1974 for the first time, and I did 2 tours that year, but my hits started in 73. So finally I got down there, and I've been coming back ever since.
You were doing Pink before Pink because that's what happened. Pink we just love Pink and we love you. That's what happens.
Pinky was my older sister. You're talking about Happy Days?
No, Pink as Pink swinging around in the sky.
Pink.
Pink.
Oh, Pink. I thought because everybody's talking about Happy Days because Ronnie and Henry are there. So everybody keeps mentioning it. Yeah, Pink. Yeah, she's really good. I haven't seen her live, but I'd like to.
Well, she is amazing. But what I'm saying is you were the trailblazer for Australia, that love affair that we had and still do.
Well, I didn't have a role model, but I didn't know it, that I was doing what I did. I didn't realize that what I was doing was so different because I was just being who I was, and it wasn't until I watched the documentary Suzi Q, 2019, this is true. 2019, I was booked in at the Regent Theatre, question and answer for the premiere of Suzi Q in London. So I went there. I wanted to see it. I wanted to sneak in and watch it. I didn't want to just come on at the end. So I stood in the corner, and on came the film, and I watched it with the audience, heard the reaction, and girl after girl after girl after girl, Debbie Harry, Joan Jett, Chrissy Hind, Lita Ford, Cherie Curry, Tina Weymouth, K.T. Tunstall, all the way through the film, these people appeared. And I'm watching, and they kept saying kind of the same thing, that they wouldn't have done what they do if Suzi Quatro hadn't have done it first. And then I started to cry, standing in the theater. I was crying because it finally dawned on me what I'd done. And that's the truth. I did not know what I was doing. I was just being me. I didn't know I was changing the world. But now that I get it, I humbly accept, and I'll take that to my grave. Thank you very much.
Absolutely.
Well, that's great. What a legacy.
How hard was it for you in those early days? As you said, you didn't know otherwise. You're just doing what you love to do. But did you come up against a lot of obstacles?
No, I come from a musical family, so my dad instilled in all of us this professionalism, and also the fact that there was no borders. You could do what you want. I never even thought of myself, to be honest, as a girl musician. I just thought of myself as a musician. I didn't know it was strange to play the bass. I didn't know it was strange to scream. I didn't know it was strange to do any of that. I was actually just being who I was.
Well, this year marks the 50th anniversary of Can the Can being number 1. Would you have imagined then, what would your young self have thought, knowing 50 years later it's still happening?
It's exactly the way I wanted my life to go. I didn't get in it for a day. I get in it for a lifetime. I'm now in my 60th year of my profession, which is just amazing. I'm doing the best shows of my life. I'm getting the best critics I've ever had. I'm making album after album. They're being successful. My voice is the best it's ever been. It's like everything I always wanted when I was young and learning my trade it's come to fruition. So I'm very happy, and and comfortable in my skin.
And when you play the bass, what's your go-to bass riff? What is one of your greatest, your favorite bass riffs? Just to, just when you're tooling around on your bass.
Oh my God! Just it's one I wrote. I have to say, it's in my documentary.
Yeah.
Called "Walking Through the Changes." It's called "Walking Through the Changes," and it's a really difficult bass riff to play. But I often do dim ba-da-da-da-dum, bow, down ba-da-da-da-dum. That's a good one.
Yep.
Or I do Kansas City.
Yep.
Or they're all my favorites. And I'm not a failed guitar player. I'm a bass player. There's a difference. When I hear bass players who started on guitar, they play different.
Yeah. Well, look at Paul McCartney. Paul McCartney, he wanted to play the guitar, and then boom, he got onto the bass, and his life began from there. So, yeah, he knows.
Yeah.
He knows.
He knows. We've talked about that, actually.
Yeah. I think put out your bass guitars for Suzi. Put out your bass.
Yeah.
You can never have too much bass. Suzi, it's always great to talk to you. If you want to see Suzi Quatro live at the Red Hot Summer Tour, head to ticketmaster.com.au and we'll see you when you're in town.
Absolutely. I'm looking so forward to it.
Good on you, Suzi.